here because there's a hole in the floor and all the stuff up. Okay. I think I would love to do this kind of work.
Okay, so here I am back at the rental house. It's the day after Christmas. It's like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. I've been in here myself most of the day. My brothers and sisters came in for a little bit and helped me. So what I'm doing is this ceiling here was sagged. This room was uninsulated. It's off of the kitchen, and you know this house, as I said before, was real boxed in, and the kitchen was small. And so I, extended or opened this room up, and we're going to insulate it. It's going to be conditioned. There's a window right there, and I boxed that in. And also there was a window right there that I filled in and installed this new window. I just went with a Geldwin single hung window. It's a little more efficient than a double hung. It has a U value of 0.3. And if you want to know, obviously we all know our values, but windows have to measure the entire system, not just like the glass or the frame. They have to measure the entire system. So an easy way to convert that, like U to R or R to U, is you divide it by 1. And so if you take 1 divided by 0.3, it equals like 3.3 R. And so that window right there is 3.3 R. And like Focus on Energy, they never usually suggest replacing windows because it's a small area. So I just bought that window because it was a reasonable price. It's like $150 for that window. It's decent. And this house right now has no insulation in the walls. It's balloon framed, so that means the studs go all the way from the bottom up the first floor, second floor, all the way up, and the insulation in the attic is really poor. But just to see what I've done here to jack this up, I just have just a jack on the floor. I put a board down to spread the weight out. I know what's underneath here because I jacked this floor up 2.5 inches last week, and so I just jacked it up. Let's shut this light off. Put a board on there, and I jacked it up about 1/2 inch beyond what I needed. And then I put that cross member that goes over into this beam, and on the beam, I screwed all those wall studs into the top of that beam all the way, and then these members screw into the beam, so that way it'll hold the roof from sagging. This is gonna like quadruple, I don't know what the scientific measurement is, but like quadruple the strength of this roof. Totally took the sag out. It looks good. And then also, just because I wasn't sure of the quality of those rafters, I sistered another rafter onto the side of it, which I didn't really want to do because then I have more cold transfer through the wood, because obviously the insulation's better, but I did anyway, so just to have that extra strength. So that's what I'm working on here tonight. I'm going to try to get this. I want to spray foam this tomorrow. We have a big, huge snowstorm coming. There's supposed to be like 12 to 14 inches of snow. So I'll probably work here for like 2 or 3 more hours maybe. I want to try to get ready to spray foam tomorrow. So I got to wire this yet. I got to figure out that wiring, whatever that is. There's some like crazy wiring here. And I'm gonna probably end up opening up that kitchen wall right there because they have some face mounted wiring, and also I need to run a line. I'm gonna put the stove over here, and then I could run all new wiring to this area. So okay, so that's what I'm working on right now. For all those of you out there that are on your own projects, good luck to you, and I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching. Okay, so you can see that I decided to tear this wall out because there's no basement over this section here. That's a crawl space, and I'm going to insulate the floor. So there's a foundation wall right here. And so I'm going to tear this wall out because, one, I don't know what's there, and I'm glad they did. And then the walls will be the same thickness, so it'll be a lot easier to tie in. Yeah, so I'm tearing it out. Then I can bring my wiring up there, run wiring to my stove. It'll just be easier. Then I'll just end up redoing this whole wall. I think I'll just tear that one off too because we're so close. And I'll just redo this whole kitchen. So, you know, I mean, really, in all reality, if you're doing one wall, two walls, adding on to it isn't that big of a deal. So, and the other reason is I don't have outlet boxes here. So you can see I tore down all that wiring except that so I can leave it up. And I can't do my wiring because I don't have the outlet boxes. So, okay, yeah, just an update. So, thanks.